Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down here for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up for the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
And first down, they go right back to him.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide.
And here comes a deep shot. Makes the grab on the right side for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Yellow Jackets begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Field goal tried, no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Fighting off the tackler. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble now. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Ball handed off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
To throw, it's King. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Short completion, a 3rd down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to the left. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Looking for some space. It's Giddens. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Same tailback, another carry. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And the Wildcats looking to use the up-tempo offense here. There's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone. This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. The defense with more pre-snap movement. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fights off a defender. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And sometimes you know the quarterback's going to run the ball. You put your defense in position, and he still gets yards. In fact, he makes them pay for it, gets all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to run the hurry out. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's King. Escapes the sack. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll wisely throw that one away. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Using his legs, it's Giddens. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he can't haul it in. That's a crucial drop on a third down play. Here comes fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Now the 40. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And this playoff game is suddenly tied, Kurt, on, of all things, a defensive touchdown.
Boy, you look around the stadium, a bid to get to the national championship on the line, and the momentum switches from one direction to the other. Not just a turnover, but a turnover and a score. And all of a sudden, we get a new game.
They'll set up for a PAT. And it's up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the tailbacks got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. They'll try to run for the first down. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. They'll run it here, running through the tackle. And they'll stop him after a short gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Oh, there's the stiff arm. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
He'll ride the back again here. Finding space at the 20. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from a distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Looking to throw. It's King. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Bringing pressure. He's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking for a gap. It's Giddens. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Yellow Jackets will kick this away to begin the second half. The K-State offense is back out on the field now. We get the second half started with a running play. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Wildcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And now the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Refusing to be brought down. breaks into the clear. It's a sprint at the 10. Touchdown, Kansas State. No chance to catch him.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. To throw, it's Johnson. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gets into space at the 50. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And the Wildcats pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Second down after that run on the previous play. As a design quarterback keeper. And he's got it already past the first down marker. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
It's caught down the right side for a huge gain. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of light from this offense. And the Yellow Jackets will have first and 10 here. As the first down is still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? And he makes the two-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6.
So they decide to run it in on the two-point conversion, and it turns out to be the right call. Put 2 up on the board.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Wildcats offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Johnson. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The game makes it second and medium. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
First and goal, handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. he's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's King. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense adding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's King. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Finally brought down, but the game moves into the 44. It was a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's the second down play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Oh, here comes the reverse. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
They've been stopped in their first 2 fourth down attempts. Here comes number 3. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but it's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, this offense has a long...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand.
Okay, ready?
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to pass. It's King. Receiver makes the catch. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
You know, this touchdown, it actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the 2-point play. You got to hit it to make it a one-possession game.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Kansas State, 38.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Number 63, set to kick it off.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Kansas State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Important third down play coming up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. In the clear at the 25. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Linebacker shifting around now. Here's the throw deep downfield. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Just ran away from the defense.
This is a beautiful route here by the receiver. He works on the right side, comes all the way over on that deep over route to find that opening. The quarterback puts it right on the money for a beautiful touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 17 set to kick off.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Scanning the field. It's King. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking for the wideout. The ball is picked off. He goes down, and the ball game will end on that turnover. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this